What's up, beautiful people? Come with us on a road trip through the state, Illinois, and see what this beautiful state has to offer. I'll see you in the video. Anderson Japanese Garden is a beautiful outdoor setting that inspires the mind and energizes the soul. This is the tour guide. Those stickers we're supposed to put on our chest, and it's about $12 per person to enter the Anderson Japanese Garden. And the weather forecast said it's gonna be all sunshine and unicorns, but the rain just now is stopping, so I hope it's gonna get better from here. The 12-acre landscape has streams, waterfalls, winding pathways, and koi-filled ponds. It's rated one of North America's highest quality Japanese gardens. When we drive 1 hour south from Anderson Japanese Garden, we will arrive at Starved Rock State Park. I think it won't hurt if you stop at the visitor center and grab a map from the info desk. As you can see, there's so many cool things to do and to see here, and most importantly, all of it is completely and totally free. So I just talked to the people inside the visitor center, and they pretty much explained it this way. There's a lot of different trails. Unfortunately, it's dry season right now, so the waterfalls are not going to be super wet. But they said if you want to see the waterfalls, April is going to be a good time. But right now we're going to go to Starved Rock, which is a small loop. A 15-minute walk up here, you're going to see the dam, and then come back. Don't be fooled by the maps that say, oh, it's only a 0.3-mile walk, and all the other ones, oh, it's only just a mile walk. That's horizontal difference, not including all the ups and downs, vertical distance of stairs and inclines and so on, which is going to add time and effort to it. If you want more out of your life, here's what I would do. Go to French Canyon, my second favorite. Wildcat Canyon, my absolute favorite. Then loop around here and see the Beehive overlook, Eagle Cliff overlook, and then Lover's Leap overlook, and come back. So this is Starved Rock Overlook, and this is Lover's Leap Overlook, and kind of the same view, so you decide if you want to come here. But I think you understand why it's called Lover's Leap Overlook, right? Around Starved Rock, there's many different parks you could visit, but a absolutely must-see gem in that area is only a 9-minute drive from there, called, I hope I say this right, Matthiessen State Park. By the way, you can take a picture of the map and the trails right next to the fort. Oh look, even more stairs. If you turn to Upper Dales, you get to this cute little pond/creek that you can hop over those rocks sticking up. Super beautiful pictures for your Instagram account. And come back. This is going to take you about 15 minutes in each direction. And then if you go to the Lower Dales, this is going to take you longer, maybe like half an hour to 45 minutes going all the way down and then the same time back. But expect to spend maybe more time than you expected and planned at this beautiful waterfall, because the nature and views will totally mesmerize you and you will have a hard time leaving. Some parks, like Buffalo Rock State Park, have even, guess what? Buffaloes! Now we're gonna drive about 2 hours south to the city Springfield, the state capital of Illinois, to explore the culture and history of this beautiful state. Good morning from Springfield. This is the new Capitol building of Springfield, where the good news is the parking lot is free for visitors. We're gonna try to check out the inside. The bad news is the old Capitol building is temporarily closed for renovations. That's where Lincoln had his famous speech, "A House Divided," but we're gonna still try to see it, maybe at least from the outside. Every 30 minutes there's a free tour. It's about 20 minutes long of the Capitol. So kind of exciting stuff. Let's learn some history. And you pay $2,000. Now this is priceless worth of art. We just finished our private tour of the Capitol building here in Springfield. And it was just the two of us, and it's free and very, very interesting actually. Turns out this is the tallest Capitol building in the United States, even taller than the one in Washington. This was the first female representative, and this is where the governor signs all the bills. Just even if you like history just a tiny bit, it was completely worth it. Just 20 minutes, but interesting fact. So this is the Illinois House of Representatives. The Democrats sit right there, the Republicans sit right there.
Thank you.
The public can sit up here and has access to being present while they're voting on different bills. Also down there you can see that each one of them has like a red button, a green button to vote yes or no, and some other stuff, and a microphone. And then up there on the big board you can see each name of each representative with how they voted, and on the top the name of the bill and so on. Kind of interesting stuff. And this is the historically rich governor's mansion. The cool thing is you can scan the QR codes. You can take a virtual tour, you can take an in-person free tour, or just read about it.
Oh, ring, ring the banjo, I like that good old song.
And this is the old Capitol of Springfield, where Lincoln had his famous speech, "A House Divided." This is Abraham Lincoln's home, where he lived about 17 years long. And this whole fenced off, blocked off area is his neighborhood, where a lot of his friends, but also other historic figures lived. And the interesting thing is, across the street right there is the visitor center, where you can get free tickets to tour the inside of his home. First come, first served basis. The interesting also thing is that his son Robert sold this house to the state of Illinois for $1, but his condition was that all the tours until now and in the future have to be free. So get your free tour over there at the visitor center. This is Lincoln's original hand railing. If I touch it, I shake Lincoln's hand, right? But we're not supposed to do that, so I won't touch it. Also, it's good to know that if your tour doesn't start for the next 15 or 20 minutes, the visitor center has a theater with a free short movie about Lincoln's life. Good way to kill some time and learn. I won't bore you with all of the insides of all of the buildings, but most of them you can tour and see interesting historic stuff inside of each one of these buildings in the neighborhood, or at least most. Getting a little hungry now after all these tours. See, this is the old Capitol building, and I can eat anywhere. I can find something semi-healthy at any place, but my wife likes Mexican food, so we find this local place, Mary Floor Restaurant, and we're gonna try to eat here. The Lincoln Presidential Museum has two buildings. That behind me is the research building with all the serious stuff, and this building is all the exhibits with all the touristy stuff. The Abraham Lincoln Presidential Museum is $15 per person. Super cute, very informative, but it has also, the price includes the Ghost Theater show and the Union Theater show. This one is 9 minutes, the Union is 17 minutes, and it's just not just biography pictures, kind of lame. Oh, they're taking pictures over here. Kind of like lame biography documentary stuff. It's actually really entertaining with special effects. You gotta see it. It's really cool. These are some of the newspaper caricatures on Lincoln from the time when he was running for president and how they were making fun of him and trying to like get his ratings down and stuff. That these $15 per adult for the library museum is the first time we actually had to pay for anything here in Springfield, well, besides food. This is where Lincoln, his wife, and 3 out of the 4 kids are buried right here. And the interesting thing about Springfield is almost all this cultural stuff, the museums, the history, everything is either completely free or super affordable. And also, people say, see his nose? People say if you rub his nose, it's for good luck. All right. That's Abraham Lincoln. And those are his family members. We're done with Springfield downtown, and my suggestion is park your car at the new Capitol building right here across the street, and then everything is walking distance. By the way, the city is kind of like no traffic, not that many people, but super clean, very calm, quiet, just an interesting approach. This was Springfield, and if you want a tiny bit more history in a very cute outside pretty setting, then 30-minute drive from here is New Salem, where Abraham Lincoln spent his young years. And just be careful, they're closing up between 4:30 and 5, so we're walking through, but they're starting to close all these buildings, and usually you would have a lot of people and actors reenacting the times from then, answering questions. So get here a little earlier, but still super cute and interesting to find out how they actually lived and where he lived.
Back in the back there is his workshop, and Robert was the wheelwright here in the village. He made the wagon wheels and the carriage wheels, spinning wheels, that type of thing. And then Robert was also a cabinet maker, so he made furniture as well. So very busy, very skillful.
And now we're gonna drive about 4 hours south from Springfield to Shawnee National Forest. Our first stop here is the iconic Garden of the Gods. It's a short hike, but so pretty, so cinematic, beautiful. By the way, there's another Garden of the Gods that is slightly more popular in Colorado Springs, and we have a video about it too. You can click the link down below. Good morning. Welcome to Garden of the Gods, Shawnee National Forest. And we're about to go to Observation Trail to see this whole stuff and then tell you maybe something about it. The Observation Trail is only a quarter-mile loop, but expect to spend way more time there because it's so mesmerizing, beautiful, and hypnotizing. Just take your time and soak it all in. Okay, this next stop shouldn't take more than about 90 minutes out of your day, and it's an absolute must for those of you who love hiking. It's only a 15-minute drive from Garden of the Gods. Just put into your GPS Rimrock National Recreation Trail.
Look, I found the Ninja Turtle. I don't know if you can tell, but I feel and look like I just took a shower with my clothes on. There's a few things to do at Rimrock, but I would recommend the lower trail where you're gonna see the rocks from the bottom up. Very scenic. Takes about an hour. It's for like the hiker who loves hiking, but definitely beautiful. In the late 1700s and early 1800s, this cave served as a hideout for robbers, thieves, pirates, and outlaws. There's many different stories and legends about this place. I'm sure you can find a lot of the good ones on the all-known Googles. This behind me is the world's largest chair. Right now we're in the middle of Illinois in a little town called, I think it's pronounced Casey, and it's big things in a small town. Check this out, the biggest teeter-totter in the world. Super cute little town, and it has a vibe to it. I can't explain it, the video will not translate it, but super cute and very comfortable being here. World's largest piggy bank. Huh. Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. I am melting. It's about 97, 96, 97 degrees right now. On our channel, we also have a video about Chicago here in Illinois, and feel free to cringe. It's one of our first videos on the channel. It's a little cringy. Otherwise, I hope this video inspires you to travel more and have more adventures. Some of them can be more expensive, like this one right here. Some of them don't have to be. They can be super fun, but still very affordable, like this one right here. I will see you on the next video. Keep traveling.